I have 2 combat spells, and the one I just realized I had, and I'm not sure how it works exactly.
We ended last time with, with I think Kalith. Kalith is your elf, right, Dawn?
Yes, Keyleth is my elf, and she's awesome.
Kalith, well, everyone heard this voice singing in the wilderness after you had left the swamps and defeated these swamp creatures. And Kalith had responded to the elf and said, "Do you want company?" And the voice simply responded, "Yes."
And I'm gonna go keep her company, because why not? She sounds sad.
What does everybody else want to do?
Do we understand what they're saying when they're talking to each other?
Uh,
Oh,
Do you speak elf?
I could cast comprehend languages. I mean, why not? You know what? Let's cast spells. I like casting spells.
okay.
What's the worst thing to happen? I can fail miserably. Let's see. So, I just get a +2.
I forgot.
17. I can read and understand one terrestrial language for one turn. So as they're talking, I doesn't do anything. Okay, yeah. As they're talking, you see me like whisper to the duck, and the duck whispering back to my ear, and I can understand just for like a couple of minutes like what they're saying. So I'm
You-
like,
My friends don't understand us, I'm sorry.
Is that Dunlop that has the
Yep.
duck, or is it Momo?
Yeah.
Dunlop has the
Dunlop,
duck.
yeah.
Okay. You all see Dunlop holding this duck. He's been carrying it with him the whole time, and he literally holds the duck up to his ear like a telephone, and it just like you hear the softest and gentlest whack, like the most softest of quacks.
Yeah.
And so it tells you that this is an elven song. It is not being sung by an elf, but the song is elvish, and it is an ancient elven dirge about a time when the forest was pure and clean, and all things lived in harmony.
Wow. Yeah. Dunlop definitely wants to follow through because this must be part of the quest to cure the curse for the duck, to turn it back into my master.
And it's a lament, so it's sad, and let's just help her.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna take all the tokens here. What's everybody else doing?
They were speaking in a language we couldn't understand. The others couldn't understand, right?
Yes.
Achu just kind of looks around and scratches his head and says, "Where are we going? What are we doing?"
All right.
Nemesis is like, I follow her. That's all she says. I just follow her.
Yeah. I say it's Yeah. Dunlop stands up straight as he can, and he's like points over and says, "It needs our help."
So you follow the voice?
Yeah.
Very well. As you approach, the music, the singing stops, and you let's see, what is that?
What is that? Oh.
You see a large ash tree. It's growing in the middle of this clearing. Its boughs are entwined with the canopy up above, where you have in the sharp forest these huge brambles that extend that far out, and it's forming this impenetrable and darkened canopy up above you. And the boughs of this ash tree are entwined with this stuff up above you. There are these creepers that are clinging to the tree in places and covering it in a green shroud. And the ground here, you see humps all along the ground, probably maybe a dozen of them, just mounds of soil and leaves and gnarled roots over these humps in the ground. And the singing stops, and this creature that is hideous approaches you all. And it says,
Yeah.
"Who are you? It is clear you are not orcs."
Thank God we're not orcs. Orcs. Oh, they died. That's right.
They sure did. They supped from Yggdrasil. They supped from her. They have paid the price. And she motions to the mounds.
Orcs. Filthy creatures.
They are, and
the
they die
elf.
so easily.
Look at the elf back at the tree lady back at the elf. Okay, that's not an elf.
I know it's not an elf.
Those orcs have taken our loved ones
Oh,
and our family.
they will likely join the World Tree soon then.
What, the orcs or the families?
The families.
No.
All go into the ground in time.
Oh, that is true. Just not
True.
too soon.
Yes. It is Blood Drinker. Blood Drinker took them.
Who was Blood Drinker?
Oh, Blood Drinker is a foul thing. He is chiefest of orcs. He has supped longest from Yggdrasil.
Do you know where we can find this blood drinker and the other people?
Yggdrasil has taken the roots of the tree herself. I'm sorry, Blood Drinker has taken to the roots of the tree herself and is at Yggdrasil. That is where Blood Drinker is.
What is Blood Drinker trying to do? What is this? What do you know of its purpose and its plan?
He is like many foolish mortals across the centuries. Blood Drinker thinks she is a god. Blood Drinker thinks that he will be given something from her. In the end, she will take from him.
Who's him?
Blood Drinker.
I'm sorry. Who's she then? I'm sorry.
Oh, the mother tree, Yggdrasil. The
I
world
understand.
tree, the root of all.
So, Blood Drinker is taken from the mother tree, thinking that he can become a god, but technically the mother tree is gonna
Eventually get back.
eventually
Right.
get back at him, and he's gonna join the
Right,
Earth.
but in the meantime, he might be causing a lot of
He is.
strife, right? He can be breaking a lot of dishes along the way.
I think
Okay.
this is so. I believe Blood Drinker will be a blight on Yggdrasil.
This is not natural.
It's very unnatural.
Yeah.
Those
It is
creatures
not
we
right.
fought were not natural.
Right.
So suppose we were to go after this blood drinker and take care of him. Could we expect, say, some kind of compensation?
Compensation?
But Momo turns to you and said, well, technically, like, if we're talking about affairs of celestial beings and everything, they don't care about mere mortal knickknacks and tchotchkes such as gold. So maybe, you know, the after effects of such is that we get such gold.
Maybe the after effects are we get to live.
Momo's like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's always a good reason. But suppose, like, hear me out, right? If they don't care so much about short-term things, they could give us gold and then we can just kind of... I mean, they probably got a lot of
That's true, right? That's true. Are there like human and mortal, you know, droppings such as gold and weapons and knickknacks that is of no concern to her that
And-
we can borrow?
And speaking of things that are, you know, gold, you could probably help me out here. Is that a dryad?
I don't think so.
Dear
None of us
creature, what is your name?
I have been known by mortals as Malaya.
Malaya.
Have you heard of dryads? Are you a dryad?
I have been called that.
What else have you been called?
She suddenly speaks in like 12 different languages,
God.
in different voices, as she mimics all of the long dead things that have wandered here into the woods.
Oh.
Okay. So it's a dryad.
I'll call you Malaya then. I like that name.
Malaya.
Can
would
I call
like-
you Malaya?
What'd you say, Dawn?
Can I call you Malaya? I like that name.
You may call me Malaya. I have been called this.
Okay.
Malaya, would it benefit her if we if we try to stop Bloodrinker, or is this a like completely pointless endeavor? It doesn't really matter for her one way or the other.
I think I would like that. If you would slay him and them water the ground with their blood.
I
Turn
can
them
do
into
that.
mounds as well. I can show you where Bloodrinker is.
Momo loses his lunch a little bit on the mere thought of that, and he's just like kind of like "Ugh," in the background.
That's a little cryptic.
Yeah.
Malaya, do you have any advice on how we could defeat Bloodrinker? Is he a mighty warrior?
Yes, he has grown strong with the sap of Yggdrarl. He has magic and power, but worst of all, the avatar of the evil aspect of Yggdrarl. If you do not slay him with cleverness and swiftly, he may summon this man, the Tree Man.
So we hit him as many times as possible, as quickly as possible, to destroy him, and then we'll be fine.
Oh. Cleverly, I guess that's okay. But okay. we hit him with the clever stick, so to speak. Do we know where he is?
I can show you.
I think. Dunlop hearing that, like, you know, he's in quiet, like, says, like, this is right. This is the right thing to do. He says, like, if there's anything I know is that the gods themselves may not know morality, but there is natural order of things, and we need to follow this.
You all hear. And it kind of echoes a little bit, and Dunlop, your master, is like,
Yes.
I have taught you well. He's lawful, right? I mean, he's a lawful
Yeah,
duck?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Dunlop's a lawful magic user, right? So he's
Yeah.
all about, like, the way things should be.
So his
right?
master should be that too. I don't think that's
Yeah.
something they're in strife
No,
about.
Nemesis thing is, she's a 9 intelligence. Just beat them up. That's all.
Jeez.
She has a strong personality. She's not very smart.
Hey, it's fair enough. We'll figure it out as it comes along. We may make it easier.
That's right.
Considering Pepper Div's intelligence, like, that's a good idea.
It is a
Yeah.
good idea, isn't it? Bop him on the head a couple times.
Right? I
Have
hate it
Keelan
when I
there.
get
Have
something.
Keelan there.
You know,
Throw some magic missiles at him.
Dunlop kind of just says, like, the time for bopping on heads will arrive. There will be a time to. There will be time to exercise your arms, so to speak. But in the meantime, we should do some diligence and studying, and
We just let
And-
her
and-
be missile in him. She'll get him.
we need to find out the best place to hit him, so to speak.
Ooh,
You know.
I can drill a hole in him with my missiles.
Regardless, if we find where he is, it might be worth. It might be this might be the start of an adventure to search for him, to hunt him down.
Well, he
Without
said
him
he'd
knowing.
show us. He said he'd show us where he was.
Right.
Yeah, if Malaya's going to show us where he is, then we don't have to hunt.
We don't want him to see us coming. Let's be real here. We don't want to see that happen.
But we don't know where he is. But
Right.
Malia knows where he is.
Sure. What I'm saying is we should, we should find out where he is and then do a little planning.
Some reconnaissance.
Correct.
And then we bop him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The pop. look. Okay, Donna pulls out a piece of paper, and there's like steps, 1 to 100, and the 100th step is bop him on the head. All right. And
That
then
means
like,
99 more steps before that. Just pop
Hey.
him on the head.
yeah, look, if you're gonna make a nice dinner or meal, you take steps.
I'm not eating the damn orc. I'm not eating them.
But it's gonna be delicious when we get our revenge.
That's a metaphor I can understand.
I got that
Food.
one. He says,
We understood that reference.
So where is this blood drinker?
he is not far. He is only several trees from here.
Oh.
Malia, would you be willing to help us?
I can take you there. I will not
You're not-
help you.
You're not going to help him either, right?
No, she wants him to
Like
battle.
attacking us?
I will not help him.
Well, do
Okay.
you think, is it more like you cannot help us, or do you not wish to help us?
Yes.
Because mind you, if we were to be defeated by the blood drinker, would it then, would it then lead to the blood drinker being even more powerful, which will cause even more of a nuisance to her?
In time, all things wash away. In time, all things return to the earth.
I think she's kind of old and she sees us a lot, so I think that's why she's not going to help us. Or
All right.
him.
I think she's just happy if she gets new soil.
It's true.
And new blood. The blood
She
drinker's
she
blood.
probably looks at you all like single motes in a bag of fertilizer,
Yeah.
and probably of not much else of consequence.
Okay. Crap.
We should go. She's making me real uncomfortable.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. Yeah. Let's find out where she is. Where he is.
Let's go.
Oh God. We're all gonna die. This is gonna be great.
Nah, I'm not going to die.
Do we know anything more about the blood drinker? Can I ask? Can Dunlop ask if there's any? What is the blood drinker known for? Why is he called the blood drinker, and what does he do?
Drinks blood?
Blood Drinker has found that Yggdrasil will take the fluids that you mortals possess. She will drink of it, and he drinks of her.
Okay.
That's a symbiotic relationship right there.
Okay. A drill. Okay. So a vampire, basically. Some sort of vampiric thing that he's gonna do.
Blood Drinker knows magic.
Okay.
Beware of this.
That's helpful.
If he does not die soon, the Tree Man will come.
That's even worse. Right.
We don't want
Yeah,
the tree
that's-
man to come.
No.
Don't want Tree Man.
No. Okay. Shit.
Tree man comes, I go home.
All right. All right. Let's go out with a bang.
Lead the way, because I don't want you walking behind me.
I'm walking behind you.
Well, who's
No,
walking
her, the wood lady. I don't want her.
I don't think she's gonna walk. She's just gonna do some wave hand thing, and we're gonna get like
Not gonna like it.
carried by vines or something.
Malia, will you show us the way, Malia?
I will. And she it's like a tree with like roots at the bottom, but then the roots like continually like kind of coil and then move forward like together, like kind of like an octopus.
I'm gonna move out of the way and let her pass.
And yeah, and she starts to move forward into the forest path.
And who's carrying the torches?
I think there's only one torch so far, right? But I could carry one. But
I know that Nemesis is staying near a torch carrier because she can't see.
I know that someone has a lantern.
That's my goodness, Ferdinand.
And we can. We decided that we talked about it. Mark, Jasper, and Clint. Like you guys are in pretty spooky circumstances, right? So the idea was that Jasper and Clint would go and get help, you know, right, and let you know, because you had this other thing come. Remember, all the orcs fled, right?
Yeah.
So like you've got kind of a rear guard, and hopefully someone's getting help with what's going on. So
as we're walking, we hear like a scream, and it's silence.
yeah,
Like, "Ah! Should never split in the party." No, you know what? No, yeah, Dunlop definitely would light a torch. I mean, it seems like at this point, it's
let's see. Dunlop is.
I got 5.
Can you
torches.
ping Dunlop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I hate to do this. I will be back in
This one right
5. I have to do something really, really quickly.
No problem.
I have no choice.
Oh, you've got a torch. Dunlop has a torch lit. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I definitely will have a torch lit. Momo is kind of doesn't need to, so he kind of just goes back and forth.
Pepperdip can see in the dark, but Ferdinand's got himself a lantern.
Oh, I have the torch lit for other reasons, just in case I need to throw it at something.
All
I
right.
have to toss oil on it.
Good idea. You know what trees love?
Well, I mean, I figured blood drinker or not, blood drinker can burn. So.
Pepperdip, roll a d8.
Oh no. 4.
Nah, crap.
Oh no. I mean,
it looks like there's a patrol ahead, and you can hear like these orcs like lumbering in the dark toward you, and there are 4 of them.
We should.
kind of like
I snuffed the torch out.
hoping for stopping.
Should we hide?
You snuffed the
Should we
torch
hide?
out.
Yeah, should we hide?
All right.
Yeah, let's try our best to hide.
Okay. There goes the torch.
Ferdinand turns down the lantern.
I don't know whose this is. I'll turn off that torch as well.
Oh God.
So
Oh,
now
no.
it's just dark.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
And
spooky.
I'm gonna see if they can detect you all. It's gonna be difficult.
Oh,
And
nice.
You hear like labored and alien breathing and shuffling and dragging, and you smell something really awful. Malaya just simply stands there, and she's indistinguishable from a tree.
What does Momo
perfect.
see with his dark vision? Yeah.
You see figures shambling further ahead in the dark. It's clear that it's an orc patrol. They continue walking past, and then they make a right, and they travel down a forest trail to the right, and they disappear into the darkness. They don't see you all.
Could you ping the direction they went, Ross?
Sure.
And you're saying they were dragging something.
More so just like, these aren't the kind of creatures at this point. Something's wrong with these orcs, right? Like they had like mushrooms and vines and thorns growing out of them and stuff like that. And some of them had like vine-like, tentacle-like arms and stuff. So these are no longer, they don't sound like bipedal humanoids traveling through the woods. They sound like something more alien.
Actually, when they are gone, right? When they're gone and they're out of earshot, Dunlop asks about that. He asks Malaya, like, "What do you know about those other humanoid beasts with the mushrooms and the vines growing out of them that shamble along as if they're mindless beasts?"
The orc tribe that came here drank deeply of Yggdrasil. They will pay the price, as they all have.
Who are they working for? Are they helping the Blood Drinker out, or are they helping, or are they just?
Yes. Blood Drinker was once one of them, and now they worship Yggdrasil.
Okay. Curious to see if like there's a way to turn the orcs against the Blood Drinker. If they're like separate, you know what I'm saying? If they're separate factions. This is like metagame speaking, you know, like you get what I'm saying? Like, cause like if they're part of the drill and not exactly under Blood Drinker's control, there might be a way to like turn them all against Blood Drinker. But I don't know how to do that. I don't think we have the ability to make that happen yet.
Yeah, I don't see how that could be done.
It'd be
Think of a
cool.
big chance.
It'd be real
Yeah.
cool.
It'd be really cool, but it could also bite us all in the butt afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you like your torch back?
Yeah, I let. Yeah, once they're all gone, we let Torch back, and I guess we'll proceed to follow Leia.
I'm wondering if it might be a good idea to ambush that party of orcs. That's 4 less that we have to deal with.
Or we just find the blood drinker and
Yeah,
kill him, so
I
the
think
Get
orcs
him and
will
get
follow
out.
us.
Yeah, this is not gonna be. Yeah, I want this to be like a. I think we got to do like a strike team thing. You know, anything.
Skirmish.
We're weak. Yeah. Okay. So let's.
I gotta stand to the late person.
When you reach this point right here, Malaya, her vines like come off from her foot, and she lifts a portion of the forest floor that's a false floor, and she reveals a large pit, and she's like, "Beware the trickery of the orcs." Oh, it's good. Good thing you all brought Malaya along.
Yeah.
If
Wow.
you follow her,
Yeah. Following her.
you don't.
Definitely following her.
All right, and then you hear noises down this way. It sounds like gurgling and moaning, and then you think you hear the voices of non-alien voices, like the voices of people whimpering and moaning as well.
Aww.
And you see a green glow ahead. And Malaya simply says, "This, behold, the ancient Yddgrrl. And this small infestation of orcs."
Let's check it out, I guess.
She goes into the trees and disappears.
Momo can try to sneak silently and try to do some recon, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make a. You could, gosh darn it, agility check.
It's stealth check, right?
Yeah.
I get a +3 in stealth, so.
He's a thief.
No, he's a halfling.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Sweet.
So.
Fernand's gonna try to sneak up like on the opposite side, just so he's got.
Okay.
Oh God. That's not true. He's gonna burn some luck.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me think. Say so for myself, every luck I spend, I get 2 points. I'm gonna spend 3 points total, so I'll get a 16.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. All right. And then Pepper Dip got a 19.
Sorry, that was Fernand.
Oh, sorry,
Nice.
Ferdinand. I was about to say. I thought. Okay. Yeah. You guys can move your tokens ahead. You are not detected by these orcs.
How far can Keyleth see? I know that it's lamplight for Nemesis. Keyleth is 60 feet, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure how far that.
You
is.
can see shambling figures swaying, not exactly in unison, but kind of back and forth, and you hear moaning, and you see a big grand tree. And I'll describe what you see here as well, because you guys are able to make it in and do kind of a reconnaissance here. Let me add myself to your token so I can see Mythic Mountains. There we go. That is Ferdinand, right?
Going to the front? This
yeah.
one right here?
Yeah. Okay. As you enter into this clearing, there is this massive tree here. The area here, though, is open to the sky, and all the vines are cleared away 200 feet across. You have this huge tree, and then you actually see starlight, because it is now nighttime. And there's this wide clearing with all these vine-entwined oaks around. This tree in the middle is probably 200 feet tall, towering over you. The trunk of it is dark and gnarled, and there's this scintillating green aura around it. Some of the roots are as big as a farmhouse, just at the base of them. And they extend deep down, and they dive suddenly down into the earth, disappearing. There are scaffolding of lashed tree limbs, allowing access to the trunk in places, and a cage of thick logs standing nearby, behind the tree. Ferdinand, you'd have to go behind the tree to be able to see it, but you don't have to make another check. I think that was a good check to be able to do that. And
Is this one the tree?
the tree is right in front of Ferdinand.
Okay.
Let me check this. Does he not have... Oh, he doesn't have... He's not a demi-human. Or is
No.
he? Ah.
No,
Yeah, so
he's
he
just
wouldn't
a
be able to see it. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you can tell that there's this huge tree. You can see that there's figures here whimpering behind it. And then
Momo will follow around. Momo will kind of go like opposite ends of Fernand, and to like try to also do some recon.
And he's a halfling, right?
Yeah, you can see a little bit, right?
What's the dark vision for halfling? How far?
Ooh, good question. I think is just
The standard 60?
30.
30. Yeah,
30?
it's not that nice. Yeah, it's better than
Okay.
nothing.
All right, I've given you that. So now you should be able to see. You're in a you're in a tree right now, so yeah, you might need to move out that way to be able to see. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. So I'm like,
And
yeah, I'm
just
creeping
so I
along,
can see
and
what you see. I'm gonna add myself to you as well.
okay.
Mythic Mountains. There we go.
So I'm kind of crawling along, and I'm kind of like just being first sly, and I notice that there's some sort of activity here, right?
Yeah, so you do see this huge 200-foot tree with massive tree trunks and everything, and you see there are clearly these orcs that are here. They're like the ones that you saw before, and their vines are growing into them and back out of them, and they're moving and swaying. The vines are, and the roots, and the orcs are just moaning in ecstasy, connected to the roots in the ground. And you see a much larger figure over here, and you hear him moaning.
So that's probably Blood Drinker, everyone. Yeah, I kind of relay this. I kind of go back and relay this information to people, to the rest of us, quietly, and what should we do? I have oil. I have oil and fire.
I have fire, but it hurt you guys.
Well, what do you have? That would hurt us too.
It's the mercurial magic that's on it.
What is the mercurial magic effect of that?
Hold on.
Is it from a point of view or from the point of the target?
Casting the spell accesses the memories of a dying. No, that's no. Wait a minute. That's weird. I don't know what it does anymore because everything changed on me. Even the thing I had for Magic Missile last week because I lost the sight. Even what it does for Mercurial
Oh.
changed. Like I should be getting a shield with
Oh.
Mercurial magic for my
Yeah.
my Magic Missile, and it just gave me something different. Last week, my Flaming Hand said that everyone around me got some sort of damage would happen to the weapons. But now it's saying memories of a dying god. Casting the spell accesses the memories of the dying god. So it's totally different than was last week.
We'll roll with
As
it.
it's my,
Yeah, just play it as it is.
yeah, as is my shield thing for the magic missile.
Well, I'll
Until
tell you
it
what.
changed to-
I think I might know why.
Magic is a fickle thing.
Kalith, have you lost any hit points? Has Kalith lost any hit points?
No, she has not. What I'm thinking of is if what happened? I had to change my computer out, which got rid of
That's
the
okay.
website.
We'll
I
roll
never
with what you
saved
got. It's
it.
okay.
So I have to roll with what I got because it's totally different.
That's okay.
No, I might if I don't succeed on a DC 13 will save, I become overcome by hallucination of a war god.
Nice. Okay. So you, Kalith, take a luck point, and I'll tell you why. Kalith,
Okay.
there are no other elves in the party, right? Kalith is the only elf. Okay. Kalith, as you approach this tree, you feel in a way that you've never felt in your long life. You feel connected to everything and everyone around you. You have this overwhelming sense of depth leading down further and further into the earth. Almost as if, again, you are all just mere motes of fertilizer, as if none of it really matters. And it is affecting you, being near this thing.
Okay.
So maybe that's why your magic's different too.
Okay. This is a nice place, though. It's just that's a creepy. That creepy thing's not nice.
So what's the plan? You guys, you approach this opening, okay, and there is a big archway overhead that's formed, a trellis.
Okay, cool, perfect.
Everyone outside, and
And it's down here. Okay, I see it.
Okay. Caleb, you can actually cast. You have ability to cast sort of fire, right?
Yes, it is a 15-foot radius.
Okay.
Flaming hands, whatever. Yeah, 15 feet. Yes, but I have the ability to cast fire.
I could have Momo climb up the archway and drop vials of oil at a predetermined time, right? When we say go, and then you can burn them at the same time.
I can try. I can certainly try.
It's a plan. Maybe people with ranged weapons can then be on top from attacking the top. I don't know.
Never
That's
seen
what
it used. It says
you
I
don't
don't
think-
ranged weapons, but yeah, we could try.
You don't think you'd be burning Yddgrrls seal the tree, do you?
I seriously doubt. Well,
We don't want to burn the tree.
damn it! All right.
It's got
Hey.
bark.
And actually, the vagrant, the other halfling in the group, he goes, "Hey, well, you know, if y'all want to be, well, no, I don't run that fast, or I would try to lead all them other orcs out of the way so y'all could kill Blooddrinker, but I run kind of slow, so I don't think I ought to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, I can. Dunlop can do something about distracting. He can throw his voice again. If you think that we have a way to, I can probably have Dunlop throw his voice somewhere else, and maybe hopefully have the orcs follow to investigate that. Then we can come in. That's another way we can do.
Fernand has a lantern, so he can wait to light it and chuck it at a good time too. Thief, so he can get some backstab in there where he's hiding right now, if that's doable.
Should we? We could, yeah. We can all hide and then try to lead the orcs to us or past us somewhere.
Get it past us, and we just
and then come back
a
in.
big blob.
But remember, we needed to try to kill Blood Drinker quick for the
Yes.
Avatar.
Right.
So we have to fire everything on Blood Drinker, because if we don't,
He
Avatar
summons the Tree Man.
Yeah, I bet he has some kind of crazy hive mind thing going on.
I'm thinking that too. If we kill him, the other ones might not be able to fight it. They might die. Maybe they're like zombies, or
Yeah.
you know, you kill the heart, you kill them all.
Yeah, you probably have to just kill Blood Drinker. Okay, I mean, yeah, Dunlop can start off by throwing his voice and try to direct the orc somewhere else. Are people cool with that? And then
I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Dunlop's like here. I'm gonna try my throw my voice. Oh, I'll try my.
You hear screaming.
Okay.
Let me see this.
Oh God.
Yeah. It's gonna go more into the trees. Hide.
I don't have
It's
it,
gonna
but
go right there.
So thinking. Gonna put pepper dip here, and he's gonna try to
where's
hide
Blobby Boy?
and then jump up.
Blob's over here somewhere, or is it down here?
who?
Okay.
Ugh.
What's the 8 for?
That's for pepper dip stealth.
Ah. Oof.
So,
Oof. Oof.
so when they hear the voice, they're gonna look dark.
Wait, Pepper Dip, you're a thief, right?
He's a halfling. Fernand is a thief.
Can you spend some luck on yourself?
Luck. Yes.
For yourself, they're worth twice as much.
Okay, so I've got 14. Can you guys help me out with how that works? I'm not quite.
So every point of luck you spend is going to be a +2 to your roll.
Oh. Okay, and then halflings get it back at the end, right?
With rest. I'm assuming that either we make it out alive and then we rest for
Okay.
and for
Alright.
the amount of time, or we die and it doesn't really matter.
So I'll use 5 luck on that one.
Okay, so that makes it a
Sneaky.
5 luck, so you get 10 luck out of it to make it an 18.
Yeah,
Okay.
18. There we go.
Yeah, you're
There we
definitely
go.
you're hidden, and you're trying to climb this tree. Is that what you're trying to do, Yggdrarl?
He's just kind of trying to hide within the in the brush there.
Okay.
Because I got Fernand on the other side, so if they're stealthed in there, they should be able to get like a pincer thing going on.
Yeah.
When they come through to get the rest of the party. In theory, practice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's
this?
That's Momo. Sorry, he was right here. Yeah.
Momo is a halfling.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was the one who.
You can see
Yeah.
this giant, massive orc. He's
Blood Drinker's orc.
he's probably, I don't know, 15 feet tall or so.
God.
20.
Okay.
And
Damn.
he's holding one of the
4 times
humans.
the size.
He's holding one of the humans from the cage, and they're screaming in his grip. And he's holding a thing that looks like a big cleaver, and he's about to rip them open, and over top of
does-
the roots.
Guys.
Kill.
Okay. No. Momo just like taps Dunlop really quickly, and Dunlop casts ventriloquism. God. Hopefully, I don't get like a fail. You know. 13. I don't know if that does anything. I might have to spell burn. Okay, no. The caster projects one short phase from his voice to a place within 30 feet and line of sight. The position of the origin is subject to the visual manifestation described above. Doesn't say anything. Sorry. Listeners that fail will save. Roll by the judge believe the noise originates from the place designated. If they succeed on the save, they hear the voice from its true origin. The save will be, I guess, like a 13. Okay, they fail. Cool. I'm gonna say it's gonna be like
He's got a will +4. You said he's got to do
13.
Okay, so yeah, he failed.
The phrase is "blood drinker,"
Um,
like, and it's gonna be from guys, we have no idea what's behind here, do we? Do you want us to bring here? What do you guys think? You want to ambush in here?
Wherever you think. I just want Blood Drinker here so he dies.
Let's go here.
So you all have set up an ambush, a surprise round. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah. You hear, you know, and you hear like a choking, gurgling laugh, and then you hear screaming and then a tearing noise. And in the dark, Momo, you can see that this person's been ripped in half, and their innards are showering the, and then just kind of tossed like a doll onto the roots. And then this huge thing starts to make its way to that voice. It doesn't, you know, you all have set up this ambush, but it says, it has, as it comes into view, you can see this thing is hardly even an orc anymore. Its limbs are kind of like in strange angles and stuff, and almost have started to take on a root-like appearance. With vines, like its tongue actually is almost like a vine, and there are things coming out of its head in places and in other parts and stuff like that. And it says, "More lives for the world tree. Blood mulch willingly comes now. Restrain them savages. Feed Yddgrrl. Feed her." And then he comes and he makes it right here, and that does give you guys a surprise round. But they are all definitely moving.
Just a quick some bookkeeping. What is the intelligence? Well, actually, I remember how like my ventriloquism causes really dumb creatures to run away from Dunlop. Not that I think it matters. I don't think that probably won't affect him, but like maybe the other guys or something. I don't know.
Isn't it for a specific target? You rolled a 13, right?
Yep.
And it's for one target?
Terror-inducing. Casting the spell inspires terror in all animals and creatures with intelligence score of 3 or less. All such creatures within 50 feet flee to the caster as quickly as possible with 1d14 rounds. The same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Let me look.
Does the other? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it does something.
Is that like a mercurial magic?
Yeah, that's a mercurial effect of it.
It doesn't actually say, which is fine. But they are stupid. I don't think they can necessarily flee, but I think what they would do is they would not heed those commands of their master, which kind of gives you access to this dude, which is good news. There's nowhere for them to go, and they were rooted into the so I don't think there's anywhere for them to unless they ran past you, which I don't think they would do.
They're not going to do that.
Away from you. Okay. So anyways, Blood Drinker springs the trap, and let's see here. Is it this one? Yeah. And everybody can roll for initiative.
How do we do that again?
D20 plus agility, individual initiative, like D&D.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, because we don't have any level 0s. 13.
Hold on.
15. All right.
Oh.
But I will do it by player, but we'll take your highest one.
Yeah, I'm doing Nemesis right now.
That way, kind of in between there.
Out of 17.
So my natural 1 doesn't count. All right.
I'll take that 9. I'll take that 9 over that 7 any day.
Okay. And what did you get, Brian?
11.
You got 11.
And Momo's. Let's see what Momo
And
rolled.
Steve, what did you get?
Couldn't hear you, Steve.
13.
13. Steve got a 13. Okay. All right. The first person able to act in this, and so you guys get a free surprise round. So I'm going to skip BD for now. Bosun.
Yeah. Screw it. Let's do this. Momo throws a vial of oil, and Dunlop throws the fire at him.
Okay.
Gotta light him up. Do you want me, shall I make whatever attack rolls you want me to make?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Okay.
that's a thrown object with a reflex save in there, or else he takes the damage of a fire, which I would
Okay.
say is a D6.
So
roll
let's say Momo has a +1 to throwing. I mean, +1 agility, so that's good.
Oh, but wait, you're not proficient in this weapon. It has that same kind of thing. Like that, right?
No,
So
I guess not.
you have to roll it as
D10?
a D16.
16? Okay, sure. Let's do it. Come on. I got a 10. Momo has 6 luck left. He's gonna spend let's say he's gonna spend 3 more points, so has 3 luck left. To make that a 16, so the oil hits him. The oil and fire hits him.
Okay, you you throw this this fire. Let's see if it
Uh-huh.
actually hits him now.
God. Oh well, you know what? He's willing to spend most of his luck if he needs to.
He got a
Oh.
really high on that. Let's see. Reflex is yeah. So he got a 20.
Oh Jesus! There's no way I can hit that. I mean, I can survive with 1 luck. Whatever. If I die, I die.
I think that like behind Ferdinand, this fire engulfs the area around you all.
Oh
And,
no!
No, you're okay. You're okay. I'm just saying, like, it's clearly on fire, but Blood Drinker just, like, sloshes through it. You see him, even as the fire licks him in places, like, he connects with the soil, and it just feeds him, and you see him glowing a slight green. It doesn't seem to hurt him. It's the effect of the reflex save.
Okay.
Yes.
So Dunlop then can, I don't know. He doesn't have much. He's got a bow. No, he doesn't even have a bow and arrow. And he lost in large and color spray. So he's just gonna not do anything.
All of a sudden, it begins to rain in the clearing.
Oh jeez, nice.
And rain begins to pour down from the starlit sky as clouds and lower pressure begin to move overhead.
Oh jeez. Okay.
And,
I tried, guys.
Is this the kind of oil that spreads with
Yeah, it's
water?
oil.
I don't think it's gone out yet. Yeah, it's
Okay.
definitely an oil fire, right? So it's
Yeah.
not out yet. You have this fire, and as the rain is coming down around it. And let's see, that makes it his turn. I think he's just going to go for the nearest one, but since Ferdinand is like a sneaky, thiefy type person, I think that's going to be. Oh wait, no! You guys get a
Surprise
surprise
round.
round.
Surprise round?
So
I was like,
yeah.
what?
Steve, you go.
Okay.
You got your
Ferdinand
ambush set up.
backstabbed. Roll high. Come on. 18 with a
18.
backstab.
18 hits with a backstab.
Okay, so that's 1d and plus 1. Fernand, d10. Okay, 1d10. Something. Roll 1d10. Don't roll a 1. Max damage.
Nice. Okay.
Very exciting.
Yeah, you, Ferdinand, like, I don't know, describe what you do. You cause a lot of damage to this thing.
As he kind of lumbers out, Fernand just kind of doubles up, waits, goes in, bashes like up into here, and just kind of puts all his weight to it and just drops down.
Yeah, as you drop down, you tear through. It's almost like wood, but it rips open underneath him, and this like Icarus sap starts to flow out from him. Yeah. Is that what about? And then you've got Pepper
Okay.
Dip, right?
Pepper Dip is going to recklessly jump in against his better judgment. And just going to copy that. Copy. Paste. And paste. Okay, so 2 attacks. 14 and a 19?
Oh, I'm gonna make this thing cast light too. I mean, it's. Hold on, just a second here. Got a huge fire going in the dark. We're gonna light it up over here. There we go.
Hey.
You said you got a 14 and a 19.
Yeah.
They both hit.
Woo! Okay. We got a 4 and a 4.
A 4 and a 4. All right.
8 damage.
Nice. What does that
2
look like
ones,
with Pepper Dip like joining the fight?
All right. So there's this loud squeak, followed by a short sword hacking into his leg, and then just coming down and trying to get into his hip. A little lower because very short, but bah! And then immediately realizes what he's done and awaits the consequences of his actions.
Oh man.
Take this and that and oh no!
Oops.
Nice.
For example.
All right, Brian.
Mic off.
Yep. No, I was muted. The vagrant halfling, he's sitting there and goes, huh, well, I wonder if this thing's undead or not. He just chucks his holy ball at him.
Okay.
Ooh, I got one. That's good.
So what do I roll? Just a d20? Plus.
A holy vial. Is he a cleric?
Nah, he's a halfling vagrant, but
Ah.
he's got holy water. A
Okay.
vial of holy water.
All right. So you would actually switch dice. So you would actually roll a D16 instead of a D20 to hit.
Okay.
And if you don't have one of those, you can use Dice
Roll it.
Maiden.
I was just going to roll a d20th, whatever, 1 through 16. Whatever I got on a 1 through 16.
Okay.
Same percentage.
So re-roll over.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, you would just roll to hit with agility, just like your D16 instead of D20.
So
Or maybe
with
you don't
agility,
Yes, no matter.
I rolled a 9, but I want to burn some luck.
Okay,
I'll burn 3 points for +6, so get 15.
15. I'm gonna ask some questions to discover why it was that, and this just vagrant, just halfling vagrant. Why does he happen to have a vial of holy water? We're about to find that out. What is his alignment?
Well, his alignment's neutral. No, wait. I actually got him down as chaotic, but usually they're not chaotic, are they?
Yeah, that is kind
That's
of a
right.
random result. Unfortunately, then the holy water does nothing.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay,
well.
at you.
All right. Achu just comes in after he sees the holy water do nothing. Comes in just slinging. He rolled a D. 2 on his deed. +4 is 6, 7, 8. Just an 8.
An 8. Okay. Yeah, 8 misses. Let's see. That makes it Dawn's turn.
Alright, Nemesis is gonna go first because she's the easy one. Let's see what I roll. Wow, I got a 3 for my deed. So I add that to my D20, but I don't get anything extra. So that would be a. Ew. I only got a 13.
A 13. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Well, that's okay.
So it comes down to Caliph.
Nemesis.
Is there luck though?
Nemesis.
Oh, yeah,
doesn't
you
have
have
luck.
luck. I'm sorry, you could burn luck if you want.
Nemesis is gonna burn. Her luck's at an 11. Yeah, Nemesis is gonna burn a luck because what the hell? Why not?
Yeah, burn as much luck as you need. Who cares?
Nemesis is burning a luck to get her a 14.
14. Okay, it hits, and it also procs your deed.
Yes, that would be a D6 plus 3.
What's-
My agility sucks. Oh,
What's your need?
I'm gonna shoot the crossbow. She's aiming for its mouth because maybe if you can't talk, it'll shut the hell up. Because it sounds like she doesn't like the way it sounds. Stop talking.
Perhaps prevent
Five
it from
plus two.
casting a
8
spell.
points. 8 points of damage
That's awesome.
on its tongue. Now, Kayla is gonna go with what she always goes with because she knows how to do this. Hopefully. Let me go to my magic missile. Her magic missile does something different this time, so I have to. Mercurial magic. It just says it says that I need a component. I don't know. This doesn't have the shield thing I had before. But oh, wait a minute. Go back to my magic missile. I'm gonna roll this dice. Wow, not bad. That would be a. Now, how do I do that again? I roll a d20, and then I add my +2 to it because it's my lux my focus spell. Do I add anything to that?
So you did D20 plus intellect.
+2
Plus okay.
intellect. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's d20 +2 plus intellect. So it'd be a d20. My intellect is a 14, so that'd be a +1. So it'd be a +3.
Okay.
Okay, if I'm right on that. So let's see. The caster throws 1d4 plus 2 missiles.
Wow.
I don't have any. I can't find my d4s. Use roll 20 for that one. So it's 3 missiles. And they do 1d6 plus 1. That's 5. 8. 12 points of damage.
Okay. I think what
Okay.
happens.
Unless I add it wrong, because it might be a higher number, but I wasn't sure.
That's fine.
I rolled a 19 on the die.
I think what happens is the first thing that happens is Nemesis fires and it strikes like straight back into its throat, but instead of it should have just died right there, but then finally its head like cracks open, kind of like Resident Evil 3 style, and then you have this vine that starts to just come out of its head, and it seems to still be alive. But then Kalith, empowered by, you hear like whisperings in Elven and in other languages, and Kalith just throws this magical force of energy at this thing center mass and blows a hole straight through it, and Blood Drinker slumps forward dead. Now,
Keep killing things with that magic missile.
yeah, it's pretty OP, but it's fun. With Blood Drinker dead, the rains eventually put out the fires, and the other orcs just slump over like long dead trees, and then eventually in the dark, you see that they seem to just take on the form of mounds of earth and tangled vine and leaves, as if they had been here 1,000 years.
Now I know what she meant by they're going to join the earth. Huh.
What do you all do? You hear whimpering from the cage on the other side.
I go right to the cage.
Yeah, let's go take care of this.
Cody don't even think about it. She just goes to the cages.
Who do we have a chaotic? Oh, none of my characters are chaotic. I was like the chaotic.
Okay, I'm chaotic.
You should drink. You should drink the sap of Blood Drinker.
No! I said I'm chaotic, not stupid.
Hey, power.
While they go over to the cage, the vagrant goes, "Huh, I want to see what's on this corpse." And he starts going through Blood Drinker's corpse.
Yeah. Fernand is also... Pepperdip's going to help. Fernand's just kind of like...
He sort of just looks like a big thing of really creepy looking vegetation. Oh man, he wasn't able to act. So ventriloquism, it would turn all those creatures.
Yeah.
Wow.
It would've, yeah.
Holy smokes!
Oh,
All
50
right.
feet. 50 feet. I guess that makes sense because that's like 10 X's. Yeah. 10 squares. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But like any intelligent person, right, will not run away. So.
You do see. Okay, so you don't see anything exactly on Blood Drinker, but you do see there's something dripping on him from above, and it's not the rain. And as you look up, it's not rain, and it drips on you as well. Like, and you check, and it's coming. There's this gash in the tree, and something's dripping off from the tree. And when you look at Blood Drinker, where it's dripping on him and pooling in the rain, there's this golden liquid that's just accumulating on him from things that are dripping down on you all.
Oh God. Dunlop.
Try to pull him away from that.
Dunlop. All right, I'm gonna roll a d6. On the odd. Actually, a d2. Odd. The goose drinks some of it. Oh shit. Okay. So, while
Are you talking about Dunlop?
Dunlop's goose. Yeah, wasn't paying attention. The goose jumped out of his gasp and like, straight up walks underneath it and just like.
You're talking about the duck.
Hell yeah.
Oh, let me see if this will free him or not.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, yeah, let me see if it'll work. No, not really.
Okay. Coughs.
Yeah, no. I think you hear like a quack again, and in duck. By the way, Adam, his character speaks duck. In duck, you just hear your former master say, "I thought it would work. I thought it would work."
There's only one way you can try. There's only one way to try. It's the quest for knowledge sometimes that gets us in trouble, isn't it, Master? And I picked it back up.
Yeah. All right. You don't find anything on Blood Drinker. Blood Drinker is just kind of barely something like a sentient creature. The blade he carried, no one would be able to pick up. You'd need and the peasants in the cage, the peasants are just like barely alive as well. So I don't think. I suppose you all could carry his thing off if everyone tried to carry it. Let me see what else you find here. Tree sap. Oh wait, someone got. Oh, someone. Oh, who was it that touched? Who touched? Blood Drinker.
Ferdinand, right?
Ferdinand?
Yeah, Ferdinand did.
Ferdinand, roll a d6 and add your luck modifier.
Uh-oh. Four.
A 4. You suddenly find Ferdinand, you check yourself and it's almost like you've been out in the sun and wilted, but then when you move your hand, you notice it and crunches, and then when you open it again, and it crunches again and goes back. And when everybody looks at you, you have a brownish hue with lines on you.
That's awesome.
And
I think it's running into him.
And you get a bunch of stuff from this. You basically get all the benefits of wood. And it's only a non-spellcaster, and he's a non-spellcaster, right?
Thief.
Yeah, so
man.
you can cast once per day, and this is permanent as far as I can tell. you can cast wood weirding once per day.
That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, that's all. But also, you take double damage from fire from now on.
Ooh.
You're basically
So I guess we
you're
can't fire
a
at it.
what type of creature is he? Is he a halfling?
He's a human.
A human. He is now a wooden human, like Pinocchio.
That's awesome.
Right.
That's really cool.
You're gonna put wooden in front of. He's a wooden locksmith. He's a wooden thief. Wooden murderer.
Calith, you feel almost enraptured by the presence of this tree. It's hard not to want to be drawn to this sap.
I go to the tree because I have to. It's strong. It's telling me to go. I want to check on the people, but
The people,
Like,
you're able to
Nemesis-
open the cage. You're probably going to have to drag them out of here. Like they're
Yeah.
not well. Like you're going to have to try to get them out of here. And
like,
by the
Nemesis,
way,
you got the personality for that. I'm checking out the tree.
all
Yeah, I
results
mean-
are permanent unless noted.
Yeah, I mean, like Dunlop and Momo just basically like walks over to the villagers and frees them and like hugs some of them because they're friends and family and tries to like tend to them.
Ah.
And,
Nemesis will help with what she can do. She doesn't know what to do, but tell her what to do and she'll do it.
With the people,
Yeah, Nemesis will help with the people. Keyless is saying, yeah, you can mess with the people. You got personality. And,
you also see. So, like I was saying before, it looks like they took boughs from the trees and they made scaffolding along the roots, and you see a altar with a bunch of objects up on the scaffolding.
oh,
We
Okay.
should probably go check that out.
Yeah,
I
let's go
think
check that
that's
out.
all that you would find here. Who goes and checks that out?
I'm
Oh,
checking
that's-
the tree out.
Momo does definitely.
When you say you check the tree out, Caliph, what do you mean? What are you trying to do? with the tree?
It's drawing it to me, so I'm just going to touch the tree. I'm gonna look at the tree. I mean, it's
When you touch the tree, you have
Yeah.
that. You feel that power that you got that one luck point from, and you feel like whispers in your mind that beckon you to say, you can go as deep as we all do, forever into the earth. We go down forever. The things you find here are of little consequence, and it just continues to whisper these things to you.
I kind of don't want to die yet, but that's a good idea for later.
That one on the back burner.
Yeah, there's this power in your mind that wants you to be a part of it. But anyways, who went to check the altar?
Momo does.
Momo, okay.
Pepperdip's going
and
to.
Pepperdip. Momo
Fernand's
and
having an existential crisis.
yeah, I would say. Momo and Pepperdip, you find on this altar a hunk of amber worth 25 gold pieces, a pair of boar's tusks that are capped with gold and ornamented worth another 20 gold pieces, a piece of rose quartz tied to a leather thong worth 5 gold pieces. These were all obviously scavenged and found from people. A silver-headed axe that's been snapped in two, but the head of it's worth 15 gold pieces. So you find altogether some 65 gold pieces worth of various things that have been scavenged from people and offered to the World Tree.
Oh, this will help rebuild the town for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Gonna give it back and
Momo's gonna, yeah. I mean, yeah, we talked about, yeah. Pepperdip and Momo basically talk about like finding, gonna use this to help rebuild the town.
wow, nice. Okay.
Lawful.
Yeah, we're
Probably
both
talk to
lawful.
the others too, so that they can kind of.
Yeah,
Let's not totally cut them out.
of course not. But
Is
we
it-
gotta do what's right.
Got to do the right thing.
When they come back, they tell you all about this, like valuable items they're gonna try to donate to the town to help rebuild and bring them back to health and everything. What does everybody else do?
The vagrant The vagrant's just looking around for more secret treasure hoards anywhere.
Um, no, I don't think so. Just places where this sap is dripping down, and then everything looks like it's been brought to that altar.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you guys?
I want to holler for Malia. Malia.
You holler in the rains. They stop, and the stars return to the sky as the overcast sky peels away, and in the softened, moistened ground of the forest, you still see this twinkling green energy around you, and you yell for Malia, and it echoes in the forest, in the night air. Malia, 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 Malia. But you hear nothing in return.
Blood Drinker is gone. The forest is yours.
I'm gonna look at the tree. I'm not ready to die yet, but Malia, we did what you wanted, and hope you're happy. And I liked your song. And I know you could say you're welcome or thank you. No, you should say thank you. I already said you're welcome. But yeah, you could also say thank you. And yeah.
About that compensation?
We got our lives and the
Okay.
people.
What kind of compensation?
Power.
Power.
I'm waiting for something to happen.
Well, Calith is certainly being offered that, it seems, although she doesn't share that with the group. But I think any spellcaster could probably try to see if they could do that right now.
Yeah, Dunlop's gonna try. Why
Really?
not?
Dunlop? With your
Yes.
master?
Well,
Touch the duck to it.
yeah, the duck kind of is, he's the duck. It's all about getting knowledge, right? The duck
Right.
is gonna. It's gonna be done through the duck, obviously. I mean,
I see.
it's a complicated relationship. Those
It
two
is.
have.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he tried. Right. That's the thing. Is like. You know,
It didn't. Yeah, nothing happened. Right.
Yeah.
He drank. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Patrice something. I just remembered this. I don't got a patron yet, but I have
That's it.
patron. I have patron magic. I just can't use it because I don't got a patron. So
To be a patron.
I'm gonna ask this tree if he can be my patron. I don't got one.
Yeah, you hear whispers in your mind inviting you to the infinite depths of the world and all worlds that could ever be and were and will be.
Sure, what the hell? Why not? I just don't want to die. I just want a patron.
All
I want the
right.
power of a patron.
You gain a spell. You can now cast Sorceress Sap, and I can send that to you later.
Awesome.
And your eyes glow green for a moment as you yield yourself to the infinite word of Yddgrrl and the World Tree.
Yddgrrl, the world tree. That's my patron. Yay.
All right, you guys. What do you? Okay, so you don't find any more treasure. It's just people's stuff, right? And the orcs took all their stuff. They put it on the altar. You've got these people. You can bring them back.
Yeah.
The orcs themselves don't have anything valuable on them. They were hardly even independent beings by the end. Does anyone else want to try to interact with the sap or the tree, or try to talk to Malia? Try to
No, we
solicit
didn't
anything
check
from
out the
Malia.
west part
Yeah.
here yet.
Nemesis is gonna go underneath the tree, just under the sap, just because it's cool to touch it. She's not very smart. What the hell? Why not? What's worse can happen?
You want to touch the sap?
Nemesis is gonna go to where the sap was falling, and she's just gonna look at it, put her hand out, and see.
All
Is
right.
it sticky like all sap is, or is it just?
You can roll a d6 and add your luck modifier.
I don't have a luck modifier. 4.
A 4. The same thing happens to Nemesis. She turns into wood. She's vulnerable to fire, and she can now cast... She's a warrior, right?
Yes, she's a warrior.
She can cast Wood Weirding now.
That's so cool. That's a good spell.
Cast what? Wood?
Wood Weirding. Like W-Y-R-D-I-N-G. Weirding.
Wood. W-Y. I don't know what it does, but cool. And she has problems with fire. Okay.
Your spell check is a D20 plus personality for this.
Ooh, my personality. She has a 16 personality, so plus
nice.
2. She's all personality. She's just not very smart.
And you
We're
said,
lucky.
like, did Pepper Dip or Ferdinand want to go and check out the west side of the forest?
Yeah, we hadn't looked over there yet.
All right. Is that what everybody wants to do?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. I will... Let's see. Let's get everybody together here, all the tokens. And I'll just zoom to... Let's see here. Let's see. Roll a Achu. Roll a roll a D8.
2.
A 2. Okay. You find a. It looks like the ground has been churned up here as you guys follow the path to the west. It looks like a scuffle took place, and there's bloodstains on the grass and on the ground.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna jump off. Thank you for letting me sit in. It was cool.
See you around, Adam.
So you
All right, thanks everybody. Bye.
If as you continue west, you eventually see fires. Now, don't be alarmed, okay? I can't X all these out, but all of these things have turned into mounds, and it looks like there are dozens of what would have been these vine infested orcs. Dozens of them. It would have been a very different adventure if you had went west.
Wow.
Their campsite, the fires still burn here, except they're starting to smolder and to go out in the fresh rain that has passed. Items can be found here from what the orcs once had.
Guess, shall we do some searching or?
Yeah, let's search.
How long do you take to do that?
Are the humans, the villagers, are they with us?
You know,
The villagers need to rest a bit. They're tired and they're sick. Let them rest a little bit.
I would assume that you probably have to cache those folks and all the loot, and you're going to have to make an operation of carrying them off. When you choose
they
to
need to
leave.
rest.
So you're saying that the villagers will probably need help to go back to the village?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may,
Alright.
some of them are non-ambulatory. Others are weak.
What do you guys
Vagrant's searching. Vagrant's searching.
Can we take
Nemesis and Keelan
half?
searching.
Yeah, can we take half an hour, 20 minutes or so? Do two rounds of searching and then
We could pile the stuff and then kind of come back for it.
yeah.
Just take it all now.
Okay. Do you take 20 minutes or 30 minutes?
How about 30?
Vagrant wants to take an hour.
Let's take an
Take an
hour.
hour? You want to take an hour?
I don't
Yeah.
think that. Well, would it be possible? You know what? In that case, would it be possible for Dunlop to help lead the people back to the village then?
Dunlop? Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna go back home. He's gonna try to look, whatever, bring it back to the village, and then maybe see if he can get some help along the way or whatever. And because he's assuming that the orcs are all gone.
You meet up with Jasper and Clint, and you're able to tell them the good news. Which one is Dunlop?
This is Dunlop.
All right, I'll remove Dunlop.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So someone else will have to light a torch.
Fernand's got his lantern there.
Ferdinand lights the lantern. Okay, I'll bring that up. Bam. There you go. Okay, so you guys take your time let's see if anything decides to visit you.
Dunlop's gonna be the only one who survives this.
Probably.
Oh my god.
I think it does. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, random
But
encounter.
you take an hour, okay, and you're not interrupted, and you find the following things. You find a leather pouch containing 34 copper pieces and 54 silver pieces. Brian, you want to be our treasurer?
I didn't write down what they found earlier.
Ah, so you're
65
right.
gold. 65 gold worth of stuff.
Bosun, you want to be the
Amber
treasurer?
dust.
I have that. That's all I remember, but I could do it. Yeah, sure.
All right. Yeah, it's a leather pouch. It has 34 copper pieces and 54 silver pieces. Looks like the orcs took stuff from people.
Hold on, let me whip up notepad here. Letter pouch. How much copper pieces?
34 copper pieces and 54 silver pieces.
Okay.
A carved ivory talisman worth 15 gold pieces.
15.
Yep. A dirty silk purse with 37 silver pieces and 15 gold pieces.
37 silver and how much gold?
15 gold.
Cool.
A hefty, well-made knife, and it has an emerald in the pommel of it. It's worth 50 gold.
Whoa.
You find a hollow gourd with a really nasty-smelling tonic in it.
A gourd
Mm-hmm.
with foul-smelling liquid.
Yep.
Okay.
A golden torque worth 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
And you find all these things, and then you hear a hissing noise.
Momo turns around.
And let's see, which one's Momo is this one right here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Momo, when you turn around, there is something huge standing there right behind you.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
I scream.
And
It's a reasonable response to.
Scream with a scream of a man of no shame. Ah!
let's see here. It is this thing. And I'll describe.
Oh, great.
It's one bat-filled spider.
Which would rather fight, a bat-filled spider or a spider-filled bat?
So somebody sat down and was like, "So we're gonna have a giant spider, and then I'm gonna fill it with bats."
It definitely gets a surprise round. You guys spend an hour like going through stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see if it is able to hit you.
Good
Or
thing
web.
Dunlop left, because he'd be the only one who's going to survive.
And you're all within 20 feet. So it's
Get-
going to try to use its web.
Bat web.
It fails, I believe. Or is it a saving throw?
Good.
+4 range. No, it's a ranged attack. So does anyone have 9 AC?
Or lower.
You have
Or higher.
Or
the
lower.
armor class? For
10
for
and
armor.
12. Nope, I'm good.
No one has a 9. Good. This thing and casts this web, and you all are able to all dodge out of the way. And that is its turn. And let's just keep the same initiative.
Sure.
Steve, you're able to act first.
Okay. He's been having some good luck, so Pepperdip just kind of goes, runs towards it, and let's see. 20 plus 5, is it? Plus 3. Let's take a peek here. Where are you? Oh, okay. Plus 3. Okay.
+3. Okay.
And that is an 18.
That hits.
Pop that. Paste. And a 6.
6 damage.
My bad. I'm supposed to roll with a D16.
Oh, what are you fighting with?
The dual weapons. Pepper Dip has 2 weapons. He's supposed to.
Yeah,
My
with the hat,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
So you could just re-roll it if it got over. What did you get though? Did you get a 15?
Yeah, I rolled a 15.
Okay, so that's cool. We'll just keep the 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But,
and then
yeah.
my second attack was a miss.
Okay.
But for damage, 1d6 plus 1. So let's see what we got going here. 1d6 plus 1. Drum roll. 7. Max damage.
All right, you slice into this thing and you see all sorts of like sacks of webs and stuff fall out of it, and you think you see something like flop out of it onto the ground, into the muck that falls out of it, and it
does he
screeches
ever
in
hate that?
pain. And let's see, Ferdinand.
Fernand's gonna try to get around it. Figures he's gonna try to stab it from behind.
Bosun,
Not sure.
there's no. Yeah, no, I remember. There's no opportunity attack. So yeah.
No.
Nope.
Right. So he scurries up behind. Is that a full round, or can he attack as well?
You can move 30 feet in combat, I believe.
Okay.
So
Let me see how far that
you can
was.
probably get behind it, but probably more like. Oh, why can I not move it?
Okay,
Probably like
yeah.
right here.
Yeah, that's about as far as I could get. Does a flank count as a backstab, or how does that work? In this
I can't remember a backstab. You just have to be behind it, right? You don't have to. You don't have to be hidden. I don't think.
one? Okay.
Let me find it.
I guess
here.
he's facing that way right now, or I don't know. I'll attack him.
Oh, didn't give it to me. Here we go.
Plus. That's what Ferdinand.
Actually, it does say you have to try to hide,
Okay.
which is an interesting problem because I think he's got a lantern.
Yeah, he's pretty bright right now. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
All right. So you won't get the backstab, but you got the nat 20. So I guess it doesn't matter, right?
You get a
Do I get to roll on that crit chart then?
You do. You get a crit. What is
that's
your?
fun.
Yeah. What is
number
your?
2.
Nice.
Let's find the crit table.
Ah, yeah. Thieves.
Okay, so next, yes, Kitty, I hear you. Yes. So, okay, let's go thief. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it here. Does anybody know where? it was?
In the full rule book, it's page 84, but I got it up here. If
I've
you
got it up.
Oh,
what's
perfect.
your crit die though?
Crit die is 1d10.
All right. You roll a d10.
Right. Okay. Oh. 10 max.
Nice.
Good.
It
3
says
max rolls in a row.
Masterful Strike. You do an additional 2d6 damage on top of your regular damage.
Oh, that's fun.
rolls.
All right. 1d4 plus 2d6. Unrecognized. Okay, slash R 1d4. So that's 3 plus. The cat is unhappy. Three. Math. 12 points.
12. You who is it that did this attack?
That one's Fernand.
Ferdinand. Describe the attack. It's definitely going to be on its belly though.
All right, so he's pretty happy with his double-handed strike with his tiny little dagger, but this time he kind of leaps forward, goes up, and just pulls back again, just falling back with all of his weight, and then rips down that center.
You do that. You rip down the center, and like this like huge amount of goop and stuff just falls out like underneath its belly, and it shivers on its legs and screams into the air, and then all of a sudden all these things like raise up out of the ground from where like this goop was, and you're surrounded by bats.
It got worse.
Let's see.
That's amazing.
I love that.
You notice that where this web was, it's sticky, but when you look on the mist-covered ground around you, it's actually vines that this thing has cast out of its mouth when it tried to capture you. And it's Bosun's turn.
All right. See, Momo sees all those bats, and oh my god, is it just full of bats, or?
Yeah, you're just surrounded by bats now. It was full of bats.
Oh shit!
It was a bat-filled spider.
He, I guess, tries to swipe at. You know, he's got his Momo's got his you know, he's got his a dagger and hand axe in his hands. He's just fighting him off.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah. All right. So D16 twice.
All right.
Let's see. What do I get? A plus to see? I don't remember. It's been a while since I actually fought with them.
Actually, it starts like this.
I don't get a plus to it. I just get a attack. Yeah. Okay, D16.
D16, okay.
Yeah, so. Okay, so first. I don't think that hits. That does not hit. It's a 15 hit?
The second one does hit.
Okay, that's going to be the hand axe. Why not? It does 1d6 damage. I don't get any pluses for that. And it did 1 point of damage.
Nice. You swipe at these bats. You're trying to hit them, and you hit like a couple of them. You knock them out of the air, and its size decreases a little. The amount of bats in the air. Okay. What is next one? Is Momo?
Yeah, that was Momo. Dunlop is back in the village.
That's right.
Yeah,
okay.
That's all I get. Yeah.
Brian is next.
So is the big spider dead when all that stuff?
It looks really bad off, but it is not dead.
Okay. In this swarm of bats, are they? I know you hit it. Does it look like they're still alive pretty good?
There are still a bunch of bats, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. Achi's gonna swing at the spider again.
All right.
4 plus 1 on this D. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8 misses.
All right. And the vagrant, which does have a name, by the way, but he's not telling anybody. He's pulling out his inner ninja. He pulls out his club and his dagger in both hands, in each hand, and he goes up and he just starts slicing at the spider again.
All right.
D16. So close. 15.
15 hits.
And 10. 12.
12 does not hit. 15 hits, though.
15 hits. So that is 1d4. 5 points.
Describe the kill.
And that's all. That's all I got.
All right. Yeah, you hack its head off, and it just finally falls to the ground. This steam coming up out of its belly, and this mist all around on the forest floor as there's bats swarming around you all in the darkness. And that makes it Dawn's turn.
Alright, Nemesis is going to do a deed and try to snack at these bats. Let me roll my deed die first. Wow, a 3. And then roll my d20. A 19 is a crit for me, is it not?
That is for a warrior, yes.
So it would do the 1d6 plus. Where's her sheet again? It's right in front of me.
For a warrior, your crit table is, I believe,
It's
crit
table 3. Yeah, and I get a 1d12. I cannot find my d12s, so I'll just do this. A 1. I don't think anything happens. I think I miss.
For your crit die,
Yeah, I got a 1.
it says
I don't know what
savage attack. Inflict another 1d6 damage with the strike.
Oh, okay. So 6 points of damage for the crit part, and then my spear does a 1d8 plus 1 plus 3, so 1d8 plus 4. Sorry, it was to be 1d8. I did a 1d6 by accident. Yeah, he said 1d6. That's right. Let me roll a 1d8. Cannot find that dice either. So that'd be 5, 10, 16 damage total.
All right, Nemesis becomes a tornado of spinning, What did you have? A spear.
Using my spear.
And just like you're just spinning it through the air, just like knocking them out of the air and skewering them, and you kill them all.
I have a couple spears at the end of my, a couple bats at the end of my spear. I'm like, anybody hungry?
We got fire.
I got bats.
And yeah, you the forest falls into a misty silence, and I've underestimated you all. I said, oh, they need 2 level 1s, but no. You needed 1 level 1 and 1 in reserve, and then a level 2 person. You all have slain them all.
We can eat these bats later. I'll keep them on the spear. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Okay, you have 5 bat.
Cool.
You have 5 bat carcasses in addition.
Yes.
Okay. You guys make it out of the forest. What do you do after that?
Guess we go to the village.
You go to the village. Okay.
Carry on back to the village.
All right.
Brought y'all food.
Yeah, alright. I have a list of stuff. I didn't keep track of some of the exact things that we got from the altar, but I just knew that was 65 gold pieces worth of.
Big chunk of amber.
Yeah,
gold,
jewelry and gems, right?
Yeah, and then a really cool broken axe head.
Really surprised to not see. I guess I didn't put the village bit that I had planned, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah. So we're done. 10 minutes early. Brian, I know you probably got to go. You get up early. I'm here to buy and sell though. Brian, or if anybody, Bosun or Steve or Dawn, anybody that wakes up early, if you wanna, if there's anything you want to do, he was asking, like, is this a one-shot or is it a campaign? And I really feel that way. Like, I don't like that. Like, I like how Old School Essentials puts it. Like, an adventure is an adventure, and like we just went on an adventure together, right? And then a campaign is like, this is the world, and we could always go back to it, right? So I'll host these. This was really easy to put together for me. I still am trying to learn the rules. I appreciate your all's patience. Now
we're still looking for the Dryad's Wood, right? Or somebody is.
Was that it?
No one asked about Dryad's Wood while we were there.
We asked them
if they were dryads, but they were dryads.
Yeah. And then she kind of chuckled, but I didn't really know who to ask, so I just kind of.
So who's looking for the Dryad's Wood? All of us, or just one? Who? I forgot.
Pepper
Oh,
Dip.
okay.
Do you want to get the wood, Pepper Dip?
Was there specific wood? Like I wasn't. He wasn't actually told what to do. He was just said
the Dryad's Wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought it was the tree, to be honest.
so Malaya is like made of wood, right? So like,
Yeah.
And
Okay,
actually, but is this something you want to do though? I don't want to miss that if that's something. I even have an idea how it would go.
So it's to go get her like Because that sounds like I would have to do some fighting, and she's scary, so he's not 100% sure. He could ask her for...
Do you want to try to do that?
Yeah,
Oh
I'll
man,
give that a
okay.
shot.
Yeah, I have to go. I'm gonna spend some more time with my family, with my niece and all.
Oh, I
before she goes.
understand.
Oh,
You can send me, messages if there's any buying or selling
Okay.
or that kind of stuff that you want to do as well.
Not a problem. It was fun. Glad I could make it. And I'll talk
See
to
you,
y'all
Don.
later.
those
See
are
you
Take
later.
care.
See you around,
Take care.
Don.
Great
See you
playing
around.
with
Okay, a pepper dip is this one right here, right?
you.
That one right. This one right here.
Yeah, this guy here.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of all the rest of them, and I'm gonna put some light on pepper dip so everybody can see.
It's a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This
Yeah.
is a bad idea.
This is what I was thinking. I was thinking pepper dip was like he went back into the forest. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what I mean? I love it.
Wait, where's the... I can't see Pepper Dip right now. Wait, hold on. Oh, I see him. Never mind.
Pepper dip, you go back into this dark forest alone. All these dead bodies everywhere.
That's awesome.
I think when you return to the tree, you return to the Dryad's tree, you see movement, and then Malaya appears again,
Oh,
and she's like, "Oh, little mortal, Blood Drinker is dead. They have all joined the earth. We all joined the earth in time."
yeah. See, I don't like that part. So I have this friend who said I'm supposed to get dryad wood. I don't know what it is. If you have any, can I have some? If not, that's totally okay. I can go.
And he's like starting to go.
Yeah,
It's
it's
okay.
like, you know what? I'm sorry I asked. I shouldn't have come here. It's very scary and I don't like it. Do you have any?
And like as you do that, like there's this vine that grows up in front of you, blocking your path, and then it like gnarls out like just in front of you, like this, and then and it breaks off.
Oh, thank you so much.
It is a small thing, my forest. It has been here for a long time, but I warn you, the duck will not like it.
The duck. Oh.
Oh, I don't know if I should take this then. Kinda like the duck.
I mean,
You know.
And
for all you know, the duck is not real.
and what's her name? Gosh darn it.
She.
No, her name is Zarya. To go back to kind of what happened, Zarya basically made a deal with this goat creature that you saw in the globe in the portal under the stars, right? And has hired you and will pay you a bunch of money if you return with this wood. That's kind of the. that's the
I'm
deal
kind
with
of banking on that Pepper Dip knows about the whole, hey, find this wood and I'll pay you, but he's not totally clear on this whole goat man stuff, because otherwise he'd be like, yeah, I don't think so. He's like, okay, so I'm going to talk to the duck, because this just seems like a worse and worse idea every time I do anything. So thank you. I'm going to go. And thank you very much. I'm just going.
As you walk away, you just hear like, "We all go in the ground. We all do." And then,
It's just fast as tiny little feet can carry him.
Damn it, I saved just because I thought he was going to die, but oh well. I'll see y'all later.
so, all right,
Yeah,
see you
go.
around, Brian.
Later.
So you left the Dryads Wood to consult with
duck. What happened?
Dunlop first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My master Nigel will, So you tell me about the Dryad Wood and
Yeah,
who
that's
who wants to buy it from you?
You suddenly hear like a furious quacking.
Oh,
That-
Yeah. What's that? What's that?
In Duck, he's saying, "You fools, never take away from the sharp forest. It always takes more. Do not take anything from the sharp forest. Who has asked? Who has asked for the Dryad's wood?"
Yeah, who asked for the Dryad's wood? It's not a good bargain we can make. Making a bargain with the wood is not a good idea.
Oh.
Those powers that it asks to, its price is usually too much for mere mortals such as ourselves to pay.
Okay, so I know her face, but I don't remember her name. But that sounds really scary, and I don't like this. So I'll be right back.
So you bring it back.
I run back. Peppermint runs back and stands right at the edge and just kind of goes, sorry.
Oh God. Oh Lord. We need. This. I think we may have done too much. We've disturbed the wood will come back for us. We need to leave our village. Otherwise, it's going to come back for our village. It's going to destroy everybody here. I fear you're cursed. I fear we're cursed. I fear we need to find a way to lift this curse. And luckily for you, I'm on a quest to lift the curse of my master Nigel here. And Momo, my best buddy since we were kids, is gonna go wherever I want to go. So
you hear more quacking, and in Duck to Dunlop, the Duck is saying, "Who has asked for the Dryad's wood? Who would ask for this?"
I've tried to describe her face.
I mean, I
he doesn't remember her. Like I don't remember her name. So.
Is there a town elder we can ask? Maybe that person will know.
Oh no, Pepperdip knows. Just to be clear.
All right. I okay. I tell him.
Zarya. Okay.
Zarya.
Okay. Zarya. Yeah.
Do you say it's Zarya that asked for it?
Yeah. Well,
okay.
He's lawful and he's dumb. So
right.
He's not good at lying. And
Okay. If you say it's Zarya, the Duck is just like, and you pass that back to Dunlop.
Yeah.
The Duck is just like, "Foolish witch. She would doom us all." And that's it.
Okay.
all right.
Let's go kill the witch.
Oh no.
No.
Worst party conflict ever.
Cool. That was fun. I think.
That was blast.
Yeah. That was really cool.
Yeah, I had fun. I'm sorry, I'm still learning the rules. I've kind of bit off more than I can chew lately. I've went on this like splurge of different systems. I really bit off more than I could chew with Traveler. I tried to run that.